Right now, I have been in quarantine since April 17th. So it's been over a month now, a month and a couple days that I've been in quarantine. So what I wanted to do is kind of just like let you know what it's like to be quarantined here in the Philippines. It's not as exciting as it may sound, and I'm going to share all that information with you. So what have I been doing to keep myself busy over this month? Not a whole lot. I'm fortunate in that the road that I live in, if you go up and back twice, it's 11 kilometers. So I've been trying to do that nearly every day, give or take. So I'm doing that, and which has been good. At least I'm getting out a little bit. I can't leave the barangay. I can't leave the city of San Fernando because of the travel restrictions. But at least I can get out and do some exercise, and that's walking. It's no swimming, but I can do my walking. What else have I been doing? Well, I've been working on Dive Master, just doing the academics portions of that, and that's been keeping me kind of busy. And also, I have this book called The Great Game, and I'm trying to get through this. It's pretty interesting. It's the struggle for empire in Central Asia. So I think I can recommend that. But other than that, just sleeping, eating. I've had one beer in this month, but I did help Tim drink a whole bottle of Bacardi. So I did do that. But other than that, that's it. Just trying to do social distancing, trying not to go too stir crazy. It's following the guidelines, trying to do my part to get this thing to end as quickly as possible. Now, what's going on here is, at first, you were restricted within your province. It was La Union. So in the very beginning of the quarantine, you could travel within the province. Then what they ended up doing is they limited it, that you could only travel within your city. So you couldn't go from, say, San Fernando to Belong, or from San Fernando to San Juan. You had to stay within. Along with that, though, every household was giving one pass per household. And it was either Monday, Wednesday, Friday was another pass. The other pass would be, for somebody else, was Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. If you weren't on your day that's approved on the pass, you couldn't travel anywhere. As far as businesses being open, just your essentials. Pharmacies, grocery stores, hospitals, banks. That's really it. Nothing else. There's no more alcohol being sold here. No restaurants, none of those things. If you're over 65, you can't leave. They won't give you a pass, so you can't leave anywhere. It's really tight. And I've also heard and seen, actually, from between barangays, they're limiting transportation between some barangays, I guess depending on the barangay captain. So they're taking it pretty seriously here, in that they're tightening up the restrictions. Like I said, thank goodness I can walk. I can at least do something. What the local government has been doing, though, that I think is awesome here where I live in La Union in San Fernando, is twice now the local government, the barangays, the governor, whomever, they're sending out food. They're bringing relief goods to the households, which I think is amazing. We've gotten 2 thus far. Now, what we have done is we've taken the bulk of that, not all of it, like the bulk of it, and especially the rice, the dried fish, the sardines, the corned beef, the beans. I mean, there's so many things they're giving us, the ramen noodles, what have you. What we're doing is we're packing it up and we're giving it to a family that we know that lives in a squatter village that is in definitely more need than we are here in this household. just the fact that, you know, the barangay is one, doing it for their population, but at the same time they're not going, okay, there's a foreigner here, they don't need anything, which is quite honest, and I'm not saying anything bad or anything, but I actually kind of expected that. But that wasn't the case, you know. I talked to them, and they're like, look, you know, you live here, you're a member of our community, and we're going to make sure you get these things. And I was very grateful for it, and I'm, again, able to disperse that to other people. Yeah, they're taking care of us the best they can. And this is not a rich country, and it's definitely not a rich province, and it's heartwarming to see how people are looking out for each other. As a matter of fact, my neighbors brought over mangoes and fish the other day, just for no reason other than being neighborly, which is very important, and I'm very grateful for that. I ate that though. I didn't share that. But anyway, they're taking care of us the best they can. And they're getting us information the best they can as well. And you know, I'm going to be a good citizen here, a good guest, I guess is a better way to phrase it. And I'm going to follow the rules, and I'm not going to cause any trouble. I'm just going to do my little walks in the morning, and then walk my dog 2 or 3 times a day, and then that's it. And stay away from everybody. I'm going to do my part. So I did a little research before this video, and I just want to throw some numbers out at you. You already probably know these numbers, but I'm just going to give it to you anyway. Right now in the Philippines, there are 6,087, give or take, confirmed cases of COVID-19. And right now there have 397 deaths attributed to that virus. Now that's within a population of roughly 106 million. Conversely, from the country I'm from, the United States, our population is 328 million. Now there is 738 confirmed cases of COVID-19, the coronavirus, with 38,828 deaths. So it's pretty significant. Now, why is that? A lot of it, I think, has to do with the number of people being tested, that's confirmed, and so forth. But I mean, there could be a plethora of reasons why these such a big difference, besides the population. Now, also looking at Australia, you know, they have a population of only 24 million. They have 6,573 confirmed cases, but as of the last time I checked, they only had 69 deaths. So they're doing pretty good. They're an island, and they don't share borders with anybody, so that may have something to do with it, and it may have something to do with the way they addressed it. I don't know. And then here's the one that makes me scratch my head. China, there's 1.3 billion people. They only have 82,785 confirmed cases, and they only have 3,869 deaths. Those numbers don't make sense to me. I'm not calling them a liar. I mean, what do I know? It's just, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like it's factual, or at least, I don't know. It's just beyond my belief that the numbers are that low. So this is something very serious, and all of us should take it seriously. We definitely should take this seriously and try to and reinforce to people that you know and care about to try to follow these guidelines. I was supposed to leave the Philippines for the U.S. on April 21st. Had my flights. I was taking Asiana Air from here to South Korea, from Clark to South Korea, then from South Korea on American Airlines to Dallas, and from Dallas to southeastern Virginia, Norfolk. But that's been canceled. My flights have been canceled. So what I'm trying to do now is get refunds or vouchers that I can use on a later date. And so I'm working that out right now. with the third party that I chose to purchase my plane tickets. And I'm not the only one that's in that boat, so it's kind of difficult to talk with that third party to get it, and it's difficult to even communicate with the airlines about my status and flights. Right now, as I'm speaking now, Clark International Airport in Angeles City is closed. And from what I read, there's only one terminal open in Manila for flights out. Right now, domestic flights within the Philippines, from what I understand, are canceled. There are international flights, but my problem is getting transportation, say from La Union to Manila. That's going to be problematic. I'm hoping, though, that they're going to lift this quarantine on May 1st. That's what they're telling us. They haven't changed that yet. But I mean, that's subject to change at any time, obviously, because this is a moving target. They're seeing that the social distancing and the shutting down of businesses and all those things, it's having an effect. So I don't know if they're going to continue it on. I hope not. At the same time, I don't want anybody to get sick, and I don't want anybody to lose their life. So, it's a fine balancing act, to say the least. But right now, as it stands, I am in limbo. I can't go back to the States for my visit, and I'm hoping that'll change here relatively soon. Please don't forget to smash that like button, give me the thumbs up, share the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I appreciate you sitting through this, and I will see you next time, and make sure you wash your hands and stay safe.